onto the football specific section of the site, so down here. So we've got a few different areas in here. So first of all, we have squads, which are the available teams. So this is used throughout the site to sort of link data together. So as we looked under events, we could see the events were assigned to a different team. There's not a great deal of information on each team. You can fill this in if you want, but it's not displayed anywhere at the moment. It's just there for reference. We go on to players, and we've got a list here. Ideally, what we'll do is we'll build up the list of players over time, so we've got a sort of full history for you. And at the moment, I think we've got it going back a few years after importing some of the fixtures. So if we go into one of the players, we can see the core details on here. So set as first team. If it's a previous player that's no longer there, if you just take that off first team, then they'll no longer be linked, but the rest of the information will remain. Again, we've got information here that you can fill in if you want to. It helps build up some stats around the site that we could use going forward. But if you leave that blank, then that's fine. We just don't need to use that bit of information. And again, if we go add player, then as with pages and news articles and events, we click in there, we put the player's name, then we break it down to the first and last name, the squad that they're in, the position, and any profile information. And again, like everything else on the site, we can add extra content in here. So if we wanted to add in a component to have details about them or their sponsor, we can add in content in there as well on each player. How you use that is kind of up to you, but the tools there are available. Sponsors. So this is mentioning all the sponsor logos on the website. We'll filter this by type. So if I look at the league sponsors, you can see the 4 main ones there. If I go into New Balance, then we've got the our league sponsor, we've got the logo that we use for them on the website, and we've got the link that logo goes to as well. Looking at the other sponsors on here, we're just using the major sponsor category at the moment. We can use different ones and have those at different sizes, like you'll see on the Scarborough website. But again, for these, it's just basic information. The type of sponsor they are and the logo. If they have got a website link that you want to use, you can put that in there, and then that will link out to them as well. And then finally under here we have tables. So the first team league table is automatically updated from football web pages, but for the academy teams and the women's team, that data isn't available automatically. So you might want to go in there and edit that. If I look at the first team table, then you'll see here the setup, all the information. So this is done automatically, but if you can go in and edit these. So if I wanted to say actually they've won 6 now, and if I check that, it'll update their points and move them up. So to automatically order, it'll show them where they are. Or you can make all the changes that you want to, and then press Save Table, and that will update. So for the academy teams or the women's, where we don't get the data in, what you can do is add in the team, fill in their details, and then add in the next team to build up the league table for them, and then save that. Once you're done, that will be able to show on the front of the website.